Okay. I motorized my bike with no experience by Pre- Preston Goes. Yeah, Preston Goes.
I'm about to build a motorcycle
Oops.
for the very first time with hopes of riding it on the super famous road in California. Here's why.
I'm sure it's fun with the three wheeler. Yeah.
I bought one a few years
Yeah,
ago
three
because
wheeler
we
would
were
be great.
moving from Atlanta to LA. I had always wanted one, and the idea of
Going fast.
riding in Southern California made me finally pull the trigger. But there was one road in particular that I was oddly excited to ride on, Mulholland Drive. It's this road that goes through the Hollywood Hills that's become famous for motorcycling because of its twists, turns, and crazy views of the city. I've lived in LA 2 years now and somehow still haven't done this. On top of that, my motorcycle's broken, so if I actually want to ride Mulholland Drive, I either have to get it fixed or build one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build one. He thinks he's gonna build one. Now, my broken motorcycle has a 250cc engine, which is pretty small. So if I am going to build one, it only seems appropriate to, as the ancient saying goes, put more engines. So yeah, we're gonna go with this behemoth 420cc and 13 horsepower engine weighing a whopping 75 pounds. I'm realizing now that this is actually like way too big and I should not buy it. I bought it anyways. Now, if you're thinking I'm gonna mount this to a bicycle, you're wrong. I'm mounting it to a recumbent bicycle. I don't know what recumbent means,
A bicycle.
but I know it's
Oh wait, there's this. I've seen this bike before in a music video. It was by what's those guys called again? This band called something Pilot.
this. Potentially the most elegant bike ever made, the recumbent bicycle is loved by the elderly. It's built for comfort and for speed due to its reclined position and low center of gravity.
Yeah, 21 Pilots. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Also, you know the song. Yeah, it's pretty
These
nice.
beauties will run you anywhere from $1,000 to $8,000 US.
Jeez, how is it that expensive, bro? The- nah, nah. How is no? That's daylight robbery right there. Nah,
Somehow I
it, like ain't no ways, bro. Like this doesn't look $8,000 to me. Nah, nah. That's
Beauties
ridiculous.
will run you anywhere from $1,000 to $8,000 US. And somehow I scored this sucker for $100 on Facebook Marketplace. 100
Pretty
bones,
much a
100
steal.
bones, a combo like 100 bones. Oh.
Nah, I still can't understand how those things can go to 8,000. Like, right, $1,000 to $8,000. Nah, maybe like $1,000, $2,000. That's pretty fair because it's basically a bicycle. But like 8,000, uh, and unless the 8,000s are the ones that he didn't show in those pictures.
Oh, oh.
I don't see how.
Jealous. Jealous. If I'm going to put a 75-pound engine on the back of this dinky boy, it's got to be right. So, if this engine's gonna go on the caboose here, I'm thinking one support straight up, one support all the way back, and then
Oh,
another support engine there, gear here,
oh, I
chain
thought it was actually
there.
there. But I was
Sounds
just
like a
slapping
foolproof
images on top.
Sounds like a foolproof plan. That's a hard to say and even harder to execute, I very quickly realized. I didn't really know where to begin, if I'm being honest, so I just kind of started cutting things, hitting things, drilling things. But I did know that if I wanted this to be technically defined as a motorcycle, I had to rip off the pedals. This is the longest bike chain I have ever seen. I started off day 2 with a ton of welding, which I'm still very new at, but this may be my best welding I've ever done, which put me in a great mood. From there, I put the engine supports together super fast. Pretty good. My janky platform was surprisingly sturdy. Good. I mean, yeah. It was all going
Wouldn't
pretty well
balance
till
with
day
that
3 when
big
I had my
engine?
major problem alert. I realized that I need to get power from the left side of the bike to the right side. Sounds simple, it's not. I've got to build 2 chain assemblies held together by an axle, I guess, which is way above my pay grade, but I will figure it out as long as I... After 9 days of building, it was finally time to find out if this thing worked. All I had to do now was use a master link to connect this chain, but since I don't really know what I'm doing, I asked my artificial intelligence friend, Mrs. ChatGPT, for help.
That sounds like a cool
Of
project.
course.
How's it going?
Pretty good, but is there a specific direction that I'm supposed to put on the fastener for the master link?
When you're putting on the master link, make sure the closed end faces the direction the chain moves. That way, it won't catch on anything while you're riding.
Okay. What? I may not have understood it, but I did exactly what she said because I need a fast bike to take you down Mulholland Drive. It's finally time to find out if this work is finally gonna pay off. Anything is
Oh, it's shaking so much.
and this bike not moving, I sure hope this works. So I remember it was running, engine running good. It's revving loud just like engine should. Picked up the back just to check the spin. Chain exploded and just grazed my skin. And I had a feeling I was gonna die. I should have never trusted my AI. My AI. If you like seeing, learn from me. Learn from me and never trust ChatGPT. Chain guard. But yeah, it still didn't work. And at this point, I'm 11 days in and I need answers. So naturally, I flew to London to find them. Now, I mostly flew there to hang out with my friend Max Fosh, but he said he would help me figure out my whole motorcycle dilemma while I was there. What I didn't know was that he was going to surprise me with a game of paintball playing against the British Special Forces. It was extremely painful.
Huh? Okay, we're on the side
Resulted
quest now.
in an incredible video that you should watch right after this. Now, we also went to a soccer game, and right in the middle of it, Max says, now, did I tell Max to say that? Yeah, I did. Once I got back home to the States, I did the old sprocket switcheroo and put a bigger sprocket on the left side and a smaller sprocket on the right side. The hope was that this would lower the torque and allow the bike to actually move. And just in case it decided to explode again, I was prepared. I started to barely throttle it when, wait, oh my gosh, it just moved. Which means motorcycle test number 1 was about to begin. Let's see if this works. 3,
Yeah, nice.
2, 1. Oh, no way. Okay. Easy, girl. Easy, girl. No way. Drive chain definitely fell off.
Yeah,
but
oh,
man,
broke.
I mean, we were going. It worked for a second. There's hope. And I needed it because I had no idea how I was going to get this thing going as fast as a real motorcycle. When all of a sudden, you like my motorcycle? I made it.
How fast can you go on that?
420 cc's.
So how fast can you go?
This was test number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
What's
Thank
the
you,
question?
thank you. I'm gonna show him. I will get this thing riding on Mulholland Drive if it's the last thing I do. But first, I've just got to figure out how to make it stop breaking down every 14
TikTok
seconds.
prototype.
Also,
Yep, does
do you
look,
guys hear
does 100%. Hey, do you want to play spin tires after this or continue with the reactions? I've been like playing right now. Like after this video.
Oh, it's just my monthly KiwiCo crate. Perfect timing. Yes. KiwiCo offers monthly crates
Bad.
delivered to your door. Inside these
Yeah,
crates are
for
these really
snow.
fun
Yeah,
DIY
yeah.
projects. 9 different lines
Yeah, we'll
to choose
game.
from for literally every age from newborn to 100 years old. I I love that. Every crate comes with
Oh,
all
this
the
thing.
supplies you need, plus the instructions to guide the way that are easy enough for kids to follow too. So when I'm really stumped like this, you know, trying to build a motorcycle, can't figure it out kind of stumped, I have found that if I give my brain a break
for
and do
tomorrow,
a
okay,
different
that's great.
creative activity, like building headphones, I almost always come to the solution afterward. You can definitely tell that these projects are designed by experts. Plus I've used these headphones to make all the music that you've heard in this video. If you wanted to buy the stereo headphone project by itself in the KiwiCo store, totally could. But if you wanted a better deal, monthly subscription is probably the way to go.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. Go to kiwico.com/Preston for 50% off your first crate of a monthly subscription.
Using code Preston.
All right, if I want this bike to ride like a horse, I think I know what I need
I
to
wonder
do.
how much
If a chain isn't
the
tight, it'll
subscription
fall off.
is.
That's why I made this.
Is
Unfortunately,
Easter here and I refuse to work? Yeah, yeah. I also have a holiday tomorrow, so yeah. Yeah, it's Easter also here. So it's great. Don't have to go anywhere. I'm getting paid anyway. Oh, that's great.
force of the chain bent it. It used to be
When
straight.
you're not doing
Because it
work,
wasn't
you get
straight, the chain
paid.
kept falling off.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, with my new stronger chain
Yeah, I
tensioner,
should enjoy
just
your
welded.
holiday.
Hypothetically, this bike should fly. And just to make sure, I painted it because I've heard orange adds at least 8 horsepower. So, say goodbye to Tailwind and hello to... Well, I actually don't have a name yet, which is why I made this post asking you guys for name ideas. And whichever one of these 1,100 names has the most likes will be the name given to my motorcycle tomorrow morning as we take on mighty Mulholland Drive. And now, a few things my bike is up against. Number one, it's important to
You
note
work
that...
today, bro. So, wait. Oh yeah, you told me yesterday you were going to sleep for work. I even forgot. Yeah, working on Sunday. Yeah, I didn't even question that. Do you work both on Saturday and Sunday, or do you have like Saturday off?
Cops love Mulholland Drive. There's an actual YouTube video titled Mulholland Cops Compilation. They love one area specifically that's titled The Snake. Super sharp turns, motorcyclists, people with fast cars, this is where they go. So if you're wondering, wait, Preston, like how are you going to avoid the police? I'm just not gonna go there. I'm gonna go to a different part of Mulholland because I'm more here
Oh.
for the view. Anyway, I wanna see a beautiful sunrise.
Clickbait,
So,
clickbait.
I will leave the house tomorrow at 5 a.m. Be the only vehicle on the road. That would be cool. And see the sunrise. And I hope the bike works. So, Mo and Ken arrive at dawn the next morning, and I ask them what they think.
She's gonna burn.
I did find out quickly that she doesn't go backwards,
Wow. Oh,
and that's okay because life is about moving forward. Also, Mulholland Drive is pretty far from me, so we loaded
Yeah,
up
so
a
cannot
U-Haul pickup
reverse.
truck, and I sat in the back, and I didn't really need any help holding the bike upright, which felt kind of good.
oh.
Mo's help felt better. We got to Mulholland right as the day began and prepared for the first ride on my completed motorcycle, also known as... Oh wait, the name.
No name on it?
I am proud to say that out of 1,100 names, you guys chose the most creative yet thoughtful name for my bike.
Vehicle, McVehicle face. I can't think of a better name my bike should
What a name.
race. Vehicle, McVehicle face. I can't
Work
think of a
almost
better
every
name my
time they
bike
ask
should
me.
race.
Oh.
Vehicle,
So you don't have set
face.
days. Just whenever they need you for something, you just work. Yeah, that's a lot.
I can't think of a better name my bike should embrace. Vehicle, McVehicle face. I can't think of a better name my bike should embrace.
I fired up the engine and it sounded good.
Yeah, I have a cousin that works in maintenance with some machinery. Yeah, maintenance with some machinery, kind of like that. I don't know what the specific job, but yeah, yeah, basically he fixes machines and manages them. And like, uh, yeah, I was surprised that he would get like called in like weekends sometimes. Like, bro would work like so late. Say like they'll tell him to like, oh, he has to manage this thing, and then you have to swap out with other people, and like there are so few people working with him, so like they'll have like long hours sometimes. Yeah, it was a lot. The worst part is waking up in the morning. Yeah, this other time when I was I think it's when I was sleeping over at his place. He had to wake up at like I think 4 a.m. Yeah, this one time, like, not like regularly, but yeah, sometimes he has to wake up that early to go to work. Then other times he comes home like so late. Like depends on like what they need him to do. Yeah, is he, and even he sometimes has to like travel like a far distance. Like just last week he went like 1,000 k's from his place to another city, and yeah, like geez, a busy guy.
But then it kind of died. And then it came back to life.
Vehicle, vehicle face. I can't think of a better name.
But I will say, watching the engine just die like that made me kind of unsure how my most recent
Yeah, nervous.
modifications on the bike would actually hold up. On top of that, there were like way more cars there than I thought there would be. But we are here. This street in front of me is Mulholland Drive, and the beautiful scenic view that I've imagined driving my motorcycle down is just 5 minutes away.
Do you I was wondering, yeah, I'm wondering, do you at least have like a cutoff time, like like when it gets late to a certain time they can't call you for anything? I hope that there's something like that, because
I just don't know if my motorcycle can function for 5 minutes.
imagine they need you like overnight, over midnight. Ooh.
Yeah, you good?
Guys, moving. Yeah. I need
couldn't believe it. I'm
to
waving at
have
strangers.
11
I'm so
hours
excited.
of
I
off
kept
time
it
before
slow
coming
and
back to
steady
work.
just to make sure
Okay,
everything was
at least.
functioning before I
Yes.
really throttled it. And the best part was all I had to do was make it around this little turn here and we'd be there. But then I heard this sound.
Ooh.
That, my friends, is the sound of a chain that has fallen off, which means my strong new chain tensioner I built, well,
So it broke.
Not strong enough.
Can you?
so that laugh was definitely before I looked at anything that had happened. It was worse than I thought. I brought tools and stuff, but quickly realized that there may just be some fundamental design issues here that may not allow me to go further than 15 feet without a breakdown. I am also the type of person in moments like these who quickly begins
So if they call me late and I work until 11 or 12, I can have the next day free. Oh, yeah, yeah, at least that's great.
reframing the situation.
Even when they ask you for really late, you still have like a lot of time off. Okay, that's good. At least it could be a lot worse.
Into a glass half full perspective. I think it's mostly to avoid pain, if I'm being honest, because failure just sucks and it hurts. But there's also this other side of me that does believe in failure and how necessary it is when you're trying to build something, because it exposes your weak points and your odds of finding the solution actually go up. And yeah, hopefully the solution I just found will hold long enough to get me around the corner.
Yeah.
Good that
I started off
that my
flying.
workplace is close. Oh, so
I
you
don't
don't
know if
even
I
have to
really was,
travel
though.
far. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, it's right around the corner.
Bro, I feel I feel bad for some people. Like, yo, they have to go so far and has to go through so much traffic just to get to work. Yeah, 5 kilometers. Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Like on my way to class, rather at certain times, like yeah, when everyone's like leaving for work and returning from work, just massive traffic jams.
You got it, baby. Make it. Make it. Make it.
Okay, it's working now. It's working. They got it fixed up. Mm, 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 mm.
So yeah,
Mm,
my
mm,
motorcycle has a
mm,
huge
mm.
engine and is ironically slow. It also brakes constantly. But I built this and I'm proud of that. And you know what they say, adversity builds character. It also builds vehicle McVehicle face, who I think deserves to go faster. I also think the 4 cars behind me would probably agree. So if you think you can make this thing go at least 50 miles per hour, please DM me on Instagram. I need your help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Vehicle, McVehicle, McVehicle face. I can't
Okay, great video. That's what I was looking for. You wrote okay later. Should have put conical wheels on it. Okay, I don't know what those wheels are. Has a huge engine, slow brakes currently, looks exactly like a Harley, and that is a luxury brand, so you should be proud. Okay, let's get